So today I am interviewing the fantastic Sunny Sun from 99 Overall Apparel. This is the first episode of Fashion Frontrunner Friday, where I interview local fantastic fashion designers, fashion gurus, all of the Canadian designers and whatnot around the lower mainland of Vancouver and across Canada. So this is the #1 series. So Sunny just came to my studio today and we're gonna do some interview questions asking Sunny about his wonderful experience starting his brand. And Sunny, I'm just so honored to have you here today because you are building your brand and it's just such an exciting experience. And I just wanna make it possible for you guys to see out there just, what it takes and how you can follow your dreams and do what you want to do with your life. So I'm going to start the interview now. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, fantastic.
Let's do this.
Okay, so Sunny, my first question is, what is the story behind 99 Apparel?
The story behind 99 Overall is basically I had a cartoon concept and I created this whole concept that I thought was very funny. But either way, I had this ambition, had a dream, had a storyline, had these characters. I'm like, hey, let's go and get this going. Only thing is, how do you market out to a network? You have thousands and thousands and thousands of ideas coming in, streamlining all the time for the next big thing, the next best thing, and so forth and so forth. So with the cartoon, I knew that I needed to appeal to a network to have this cartoon actually get pushed forward. So I thought about merchandising. From merchandising, I'm like, you know what? I always see all these great cartoons. I'm not sure if you still watch them, but Simpsons, Family Guys, Bob's Burgers, and so forth. A lot of cartoons. And you always see those shirts and branded shirts and so forth getting sold at your Walmarts, your Targets, and so forth. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm hoping my cartoon does make it to the mainstream, but I don't want them to just be selling those type of shirts. I want something that came out of the cartoon as a network pitch, as something to do with marketing. So the main character needed to present himself as he was the best at what he's doing for him to be noticed. And from there, I thought of what would make him relevant to everyone out there that's trying to do the same thing as I am trying to do the same thing. And I'm a big fan of sports, especially NHL. And one of my favorite sporting games to actually play on my PS4 Sony, just to let you know. I'm not an Xbox guy, I'm sorry.
My God.
I am Mr. 99. I am 99 Overall. From there, I'm like, hey, that's very cool. I play this game all the time, trying to do all these things, and you're trying to be the greatest you can be. You don't have to be perfect, but I know you can be great. So I apply that same mentality. I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm actually trying to do with this cartoon. Honestly, that's basically how the brand started. For the cartoon, the character, his name was Mumbles. And regardless of being animated or not, the message is still there. Yep. Be all that you can be. Go over any boundaries, cross any oceans, mountains, it does not matter. We are all here to be great. Any one of these sporting games, they all have 99 overall stats.
So 99 Overall is the best stat player in all of the sports games, because I didn't know what that meant until my husband told me that last night.
There you go, see?
Okay, so what first interested you in being in the fashion design industry?
I'm a big fan of art, let's just say, and I believe that fashion is very huge. It brings out your personality, your character, who you are as a person. Being in Vancouver, always downtown and hanging out, just scoping out the scene, you always see so many different styles and people buying different things and, representing who they are. So I come to thinking, like, what's the best way I can represent what 99 Overall means and what I'm trying to do? Well, 99 Overall is not about the tag that you wear. It's about the vision and the goal that you have.
That is a great segue into my next question. How did you bring your vision into reality?
My vision into reality, that's a great question. First, like anyone else, had an idea, and from there I just started jotting down ideas, like how can I get this across? Who do I need to contact? What needs to be done? So the biggest thing, like everyone else does, you Google search it. Google, come on. You find out exactly what is out there. You do your due diligence. You talk to the right people. You make the right contacts. You reach out to the right companies. I've been a consultant for over 8 years, pushing like 10 years, and I've talked to a lot of businesses. I meet a lot of people, and the biggest thing I got to tell for anyone is always ask questions, network, and build relationships, because you never know who's going to be out there, who's going to be working with you. Could not be today, could not be tomorrow, could be in 5 years, but you never know. All it is to do the things that get you forward each and every day.
And for young entrepreneurs or any entrepreneurs, that's just such a good observation and strategy that you just provided.
For sure.
I'm a firm believer
Thank you.
You never know who the next person is that's going to hold your hand into the next phase of your life, right? Could be the guy delivering your mail.
That's honestly
right?
true. Never judge a book by its cover. They always say that.
Exactly. That's so true. So what kind of fabrics are your favorite kind for your apparel line?
Honestly, right now, the regular 100% cotton is always good.
Yeah.
But I really like the feel of 50% polyester and 50% cotton. It just has a nice, soothing feel. It allows you to breathe. It fits nice. It just feels nice and it looks nice. Once you wear one of those shirts, you understand that it has a bit more of a style that comes with it as well. Once you do wear apparel that's 50-50 compared to 100% cotton. When I do send it out and people have told me, after doing a lot of shoots, you know what, they love the feel of that fabric.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you, we're sitting in my studio right now and it is literally like 35 degrees right here in front of the studio lights as well. We are really sweaty right now, but we're trying to hide it. But I feel so great wearing this shirt. It's very fitted for being cotton. You know what I mean? It's hard to find
100% cotton.
It's hard to find cotton that fits right. And this is just like fitting me perfectly. This is a small length. It's fantastic. It's not too tight, not too loose.
Looks good.
Thank you. It's fantastic. So good job, Sunny. You did really good with the fabric. What are some of your ultimate goals without revealing too many of your secrets? Because we do need to keep some cards close to our chest in the fashion industry. What is like a big goal that you have in mind for 99 overall?
Wow, I believe that I can take over the world in a good way. Honestly, the biggest goal and dreams is just honestly to get this to new heights and reach out to the world and go beyond that. I really want to get out there. I want to work with third world countries and creating jobs out there, water purification plants, and building jobs and so forth out there as well. I want to gain success from this brand, the vision and the belief, and try to spread the positivity all around the world. It does not have to just be about the apparel. I want to be that person that helps out people. Another goal is, honestly, it's way out there, but I believe in myself and I want to be up there next to those big box companies with their athletic apparel. Why not? If they can do it, I can do it as well.
I can see like 99 overall for Under Armour.
Exactly, right? So you know what? Adidas, Nike. You know what? Nike actually started as a distribution company.
Yeah, the guy was selling shoes out of the back of his car.
There you go. And now look at him. So if he could do it, I believe I can do it.
Okay, so here's a big one, because not every launch of a brand is perfect. It doesn't always go smoothly, flawlessly the first time. So I want to ask you, what is your most memorable challenge to date?
To get the website launched.
Yeah.
I've done so much work within the few years, but to get a website launch where it is a business is huge. Trying to learn everything on your own, trying to create all your contacts, your margins, your distribution, and all those things all on yourself, all on your own, and trying to get out there was the biggest thing. You know, you're doing shoots, you're contacting people, you're doing designs, you got to get logos, you got to get margins, you got to go through duty, you got to do a whole lot of things. And you're just sitting there like, is this ever going to end? Or am I ever going to get over that hill, that hump, or whatever it may be? But throughout the years, I am glad that I went through all this trial and error. But the whole point is that I went through each and every step. And yes, there was a lot of hiccups. The biggest thing is to learn from any mistake or error that you made. It's, in a way, it really helped me out to learn the business inside and out, and not just be someone that came out of left field and just threw a logo on a shirt and that's it. That's not me.
And in the fashion industry, it's funny that you just said that too, because people think like, oh, it's just a shirt on a rack. It's not just a shirt on the rack. The amount of planning that you're speaking about that goes into the design and networking, promoting, the buyers, like finding buyers to buy your product and put it in their stores. It takes so long, and the fashion industry is always working 6 months to a year on a line before it even hits the website or hits the runway, whatever. And I just feel it's so important for new entrepreneurs to understand all of the levels that go into this. And you just explained it to a T. Well done. What advice would you have for aspiring designers?
The advice that I have for any aspiring designer is to go with what they feel is best. Go with your heart, believe in yourself, and understand your vision. Only you yourself can see where you want to be. There's people that may give you guidance, which is great, but they don't know who you are as a person and what you're actually trying to do as a personality and your character and what you're trying to bring forth. There's always people to give you knowledge and give you guidance, but it's ultimately you as a person that needs to bring that brand alive.
That's beautiful. How do you plan to influence today's athletic apparel industry?
By just giving them the option and asking them, are you 99 overall?
Awesome. So my final question, it's kind of a two-part question. So first off, what is your favorite part about the Vancouver fashion scene, and how do you feel your brand fits into the Vancouver culture?
Well, I believe the Vancouver fashion scene is honestly amazing, and I believe it's a great place to honestly start.
Yeah.
You can meet a lot of people that are in the industry and that want to help. A lot of people are very open and want to work with people and want them to succeed. Amazing place to honestly start and launch your brand.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe my brand actually fits into this scene because Vancouver, you know what? We want to be the greatest out there. And here's a fact. We always try to be the #1 city out there.
Yep.
Do we not? We got the Olympics out here. We have the cup runs. We've always strive for more. Every Vancouver person out here works hard, plays hard, and they most of all believe in themselves.
Exactly. That is so wonderful. And I find like Vancouver, we're kind of a comfy city. Like we like to be comfortable. And a lot of brands that have thrived in Vancouver are just those comfort apparel, soft, cottony apparel lines that are just so easy to put on, go to the grocery store, but also like fancy enough that you can actually wear out. So I just think you're just doing a fantastic job with our Vancouver culture. So that is the end of my interview today with Sunny Sun, and I just want to say thank you again so much for coming today. It means the world to me that you are here to support our first episode of Fashion Frontrunner Friday. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing day, and if you want to check out Sunny's website, I'm going to link everything down below for you. He has a Facebook page, Twitter, website. What else do you have?
Instagram. Let's throw Instagram out there.
Instagram too. So all of that information will be linked down below.
Check out her YouTube. Honestly, the best. Love working with her. Just met her and we're having so much fun. Work with her. It's a great time for sure.
Thank you, Sunny. So make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video because it helps us out so much. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.